And this will be your premium right here.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say, I combined home and auto with State Farm. Saved $760. Love this guy.
Okay, does it bother anybody else that the mime is talking? Freaky.
Bundle home and auto, and you could save $760.
That's 760 good reasons to call Bill Thompson in Indiana or Jen Hoffman in Homer City.
Championship bound. I'm sure this is what you thought of back in November.
You know, it was a goal. In fact, somewhere's my cell phone. You know, Chris McConnell was down watching his dad play Pitt back in November, and the guys had already said play it to Pete, and Chris sent me a picture of the court at the Peterson Events. Not that I'm ever down there, I'm a Pitt fan, but it's been one of the pictures on my cell phone all winter long, and you know, it was nice that these guys get to play in the district championship. You know, I've done it over the years, but tonight's for these guys. They're so excited, and they should be. What a great accomplishment.
And not to bash the District 6, but the WPIAL Championship at the Pete, that's quite a stage.
When I was at Marion Center and Penn's Manor, there was nothing better than District 6. But now I'm in the WPIAL, you know, and you're right. But there's nothing against those years because that was then and this is now. And now we're going down to the University of Pittsburgh Friday night to play either, Beaver Falls and Newcastle. State championships. Newcastle's won the last 3 WPIAL titles, so it's going to be a battle. But I'll guarantee you one thing, we're going to show up.
Your kids showed up tonight, especially in the fourth quarter. I think you outscored them 23-12. What was the impetus there?
Well, you know, we've been talking. It's amazing how this team has morphed into a playoff team where they take care of the ball. Each possession means a lot. You know, I've been harping about this for 3 or 4 weeks now, and it's nice to see them doing this. They knew, I'll tell you what, these guys played those 2 zones the whole first half. Halftime, they knew we had them right. They said it to me, we got them right where we want them. All we got to do is start putting the ball in the basket. We missed so many easy shots. We decided to come out in the fourth quarter with man-to-man. Who in this gym ever thought we'd play man-to-man against this team? You know, Coach DeVivo had mentioned it to try it a couple times, and I thought, heck with it. We're going to try it. We're going to come out with it right out of the half because they're not preparing for it. It took them, it shocked them. They took 1, maybe 2 timeouts early in the third quarter, and then my guys just decided to play that man-to-man. And then even after the third quarter, it was the same way, Matt. We just weren't putting the ball in the basket. And all we talked about was those layups, those little shots are going to go in. And all we got to do is get up 2 possessions. If we can get up 2 possessions, and it was 36-32, we made 2 foul shots to get up 2 possessions, called a timeout, talked to the guys and said, now, here's where we want them now. We're up 2 possessions. Now we go down, we get a hole, come down and score, now you're up 3. You know, for a team that scores 70 points a game, to have them think 2 points at a time, 2 points at a time. Play defense 2 points at a time. It's just great to see these guys playing this type of playoff basketball.
Usually in the playoffs, it does come down to defense, though.
Absolutely. You know, it's a cliche for a reason.
Right.
You know, defense wins championships. And I've always considered myself a defensive coach. I didn't know that until about 10 years into my career because I sure wasn't an offensive coach. So I figured I better do something. But no. But we were talking how we were shifting the 2 threes last night at practice. We were going to shift it towards our 2 better players. The 1-3-1 we were going to play straight up. We talked about if we needed a diamond last night, a triangle. So we were prepared to do anything we had to do tonight defensively to keep that score down because they wanted to drag us into a playground type of game up and down the floor. And hey, 50s to 40s, that's right where we wanted to score, right where it's at.
So early on, they were hitting the 3s, and that was really putting you guys in a bind there.
They got 2 good scores. But the thing is, early in the game, it wasn't the 2 scores that made the shots. So it's like, well, if these other kids start making the shots consistently, it's going to be a long night. But the Carter kid, I think, I go by numbers. Names don't mean anything to me. But number 5, what a player. I mean, he can make them from 30 feet, and he's legit. He's quick. And I thought Dylan did a great job chasing him in the second half. And number 3, what a penetrator. And Riley, you know, there's big 6'5" Riley. You know, did a nice job of trying to control that penetration the best he could in the second half. And the defense is what willed our way to victory here.
Now you're going to the championship. Personally, what does it mean to you?
To me personally, it's going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be fun. To me, I'm a Pitt fan. It's going to be nice walking on that court, but to have a chance, to add a District 7 championship with the District 6 championships, the guys make fun of me. Marion Center coach, and I got District 6 championship rings, and I got them out the other night. I said, guys, see these green stones? We need one with a red one in it. So that's what we're going for Friday night.
Outstanding community support. That's got to mean something.
Is this great? I mean, the number of fans we had down here tonight, I don't think would fit in our gym for a home game. I really don't. They gave us 250 tickets. We sold those out within hours. Mr. Snyder came down to the WPIAL office yesterday, got an additional 450, but with instructions for some reason, keep 200. You can only sell 250 because we need 200 for the gate to sell at the gate. Well, I think we sold 493 pre-sale tickets. So that's not counting the ones at the gates. But what a great following from the community, and it's just going to be great to see this big turnout Friday night down at a first-class facility like the Peterson Event Center.